Hello, my dear students. How are you all? Today we will go through a new poem in English literature, but before that, I have a riddle for you. So, are you all ready? Do you know whenever there is light, someone follows you? But when it's dark, that someone leaves you alone. Interesting. Can you guess who that someone is? That's right, kids. It's your shadow. Kids, do you know how shadows are formed? When light falls upon any object, that object blocks the flow of light and thus a dark image is formed, which is called shadow. You can have lots of fun by making shadow puppets and enjoy at home. Something like this, 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 and many more. So now let's continue with our poem, My Shadow. I have a little shadow that goes in and out with me, and what can be the use of it is more than I can see. So, in this stanza, the poet is saying that he has a little shadow that follows him wherever he goes. That reflection of him or his shadow goes everywhere the poet goes. He is not able to understand the use of shadow except that it sticks to him everywhere. He's very, very like me from the heels up to the head, and I see him jump before me when I jump into my bed. Now he tells us that his shadow is totally like him from head to toe. Same body structure and all, it looks like a dark copy of the poet. Whenever he goes to sleep, his shadow jumps or hops into the bed before him. You think his shadow is sleepy? No, my dear kids, it's because at that time light falls upon the poet from the backside, creating a larger shadow. And so, while the poet is still standing near his bed, it looks like his shadow is already sleeping on the bed. The funniest thing about him is the way he likes to grow. Not at all like proper children, which is always very slow. The poet finds it very funny or strange the way his shadow increases in size. It grows up immediately, whereas children take time to grow up. Children grow slowly, but shadow grows very fast. For he sometimes shoots up taller, like an India rubber ball, and he sometimes gets so little that there's none of him at all. Here, poet is comparing his shadow with an India rubber ball. The word India rubber ball means a ball that can bounce very high. So, like the ball bounces very high and fast, similarly, the shadow grows big and small in no time. Sometimes the shadow is very tall in size, and sometimes it becomes so tiny that the poet is unable to see it. One morning, very early, before the sun, I was up. I rose and found the shining dew on every buttercup. One morning, the poet woke up before everyone, even before the sun was up, in very early morning. And what he saw? He saw dewdrops on buttercup. The word buttercup means a kind of yellow flower. You can also see dewdrops on flower petals in early morning. Try waking up early in the morning. So, poet found dewdrops on buttercup flowers. But my lazy little shadow, like an errant sleepy head, had stayed at home behind me and was fast asleep in bed. So, poet was up and enjoying the nature, but his shadow was not there. Where was it? The poet tells that he woke up early, but his shadow wants to sleep more. So, like an errant sleepy head, the word errant means bad, and sleepy head means an inattentive person. So, like a bad, lazy person, his shadow was not up and was still in bed sleeping. Was the shadow really sleeping? No, my dear kids, the poet was not able to see it because there was no sunlight to form a shadow, and thus the poet thought that it was sleeping. So, you see, kids, you have a companion. He walks when you walk, he dances when you dance, he falls when you fall. Its movements are the movement that you make. It is always there for you, and to find it, all you need is light.